Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, been waiting for this for a long time, we're going to do a rear windscreen wiper delete. Sorry for all the noise, my dad's out there with his skate car. You can see him trying to wipe it down. But yeah, anyways. So for a long time I've wanted to get rid of this and I haven't found anything that would be able to do it because there's a sprayer right there that I also want to delete. So a lot of people get rid of this and they put a rubber grommet in here, but the sprayer's still there. I don't really like that. I found this kit from a place called Kill All Wipers, which actually gives you both. So this is the plug here for the sprayer, window sealant, and they gave me an air freshener, which is pretty sick. So this kit is actually for S15 200SX, but I'm assuming that these are going to be the same, so I guess we're all going to find out right now. But yeah, as I was saying, these two plugs, sealant, so first thing we need to do, pull this arm off, then we're going to have to go inside and there's going to be a motor, disconnect it, take the sprayer out. I'm going to unplug the wiper motor that's in the wheel arch down there. But leave all the lines and I'll just cable tie it closed or something like that, because you never know, someone might want to put this back on if I ever sell the car or whatever, so we'll leave it there just in case. Might need a screwdriver. So I've pulled those off, and as you can see underneath this is what we're left with, a nut here. This will just be threading onto the window wiper motor. That's the silver bit, the window wiper motor. This is the big nut, this whole piece, and then our sprayer. So you need to take our sprayer out and this nut off, but first we're going to go underneath and take all the bolts out for the window wiper motor, which will be under the parcel tray, but you probably have to get that through the boot. And yeah, unplug it, undo this nut, pull it out, and then we'll start looking at fitting our plugs. So I just cracked off the big nut on the back here. This one here, it's a 23, so you guys can see, cracked off, but yeah, 23mm socket. Then this is obviously just a washer, piece of rubber, and you can see our hole through to our motor underneath there in the glass, which is what that plug over there is for, the big one. So hopefully that fits, but yeah, we'll keep taking this out. Pop the boot, and right here under this tray you can see will be our window wiper. So 1, 2, 3 bolts and a plug, and I'm going to assume that this window wiper motor assembly will just come straight out. My electric ratchet, these are 10s, so and should be one more right there. And there we have it. This is our window wiper motor assembly. There's our hole that we need to fill. So it was just those 3 bolts and this plug. So it's simple enough. So we'll just unplug this, start cleaning our areas around here and make sure that plug fits. So here's our motor assembly. So this is our motor, and here this will have like a spring that'll wind back and forward, or vice versa, and then this is the arm spindle. Obviously that's where you attach your wiper arm to, and it moves back and forward. So pretty basic setup. Got our bolts there, so I'll just keep this somewhere for safekeeping just in case I ever want to put it back on. So this sprayer here, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but I'll try to explain it to you. I was just wriggling it around with my hand because I was unsure about how this was actually mounted, but if we can get the camera, I need a torch. You see up there, you can just see that nut So that nut on the back there is what holds the sprayer in, and then obviously that rubber hose is our where the water comes from. So gonna have to block that hose off, or we don't really need to block that hose off because you're gonna unplug the motor anyway, but we need to undo that nut that's there. So I managed to get my fingers in there and hold it and just twist it, and it's managed to break itself loose, so I'll pull that out now. Now that I've got it out of the car, you can kind of see what I was talking about. So there's the bolt and the nut, and then there's our sprayer, so it just loosens it off, pulled that thing through, and now we're just left with these two holes. Good tip, rain dots and stuff like that to get them off. You can actually just use polish on a polisher, it'll get rid of all these marks, so might quickly do that just to clean it up a wee bit before we put our new plugs in. Another thing I'm just going to check quickly is these plugs actually fit, so I'm not going to piss around and try to put them through there now. Just put them in there like that. See, that's nice and tight. And same with our big one, just like that. And you can see that our plugs are the right size for the hole. So obviously you want to put your glue around this big edge that they give here, push it up this way into the thing, and then this will be flush with the glass, and you peel this white piece off and it'll be black. It should match the same colour. I've cut and polished over here, as you can see already. All this does is remove all the rain marks and stuff on your window from like acid rain and stuff that you can't really clean off. So I'm just using my cut pad and some cut polish, and I'm just going to polish this bit, and then after we do that we just need to use our window cleaner and clean the window, and it should look mint. So just like you do if you're polishing the car. So yeah, you just go back and forward nice and slowly, wipe it off with your microfiber, then clean your window with your window cleaner, and yes, you should be good to go. So I just polished my window and I've cleaned it down now with window cleaner, and as you can see, if I run my camera along, there's no acid rain dots or anything like that. The whole window looks cleaner. Where the wiper used to be along here, you can't really see the mark that used to be there, and around there. So we're ready now to put our new plugs in. Okay. So I just put my first plug in, my small one. We're going to put the big one in now. So I've got my window sealant here. I'm just going to put a thin layer all the way around, making sure that it's going to get a good seal, because obviously water's going to go down here, so you don't want water to get inside your car. Leave this white plastic bit on because it's going to stop you from getting sealant on the piece that's going to be showing. So then we're going to push this edge up. Just here. Hold it here for a while so it can set, and then peel the white stuff off. So I just read the instructions, which I know us men don't normally do, but I wanted to know, so make sure that I don't wreck this. So it says to leave it for an hour before peeling that protective film off, so that's what I'm going to do. Leave it for an hour, then pull that film off, and yeah, she should be good, looking good. After that we want to leave it for 72 hours or so before we pressure wash it, and maybe you want to leave it overnight at least before the car gets wet, just so you know that it's actually going to seal properly. Just as if you were putting a window on your car, you need to leave it to set for a while and it can't get wet. So luckily my car doesn't go at the moment, so it's going to sit in here and dry properly, but we are going to wait now before we pull this protective film off, as you can see here. So I've been away for a few hours. I let my sealant dry. I went to my mate Nick's house, helped him finish pulling out the subframes I should say, on his Skyline so we can get rid of the shell. I also picked up the SR20 that was in, well, Brendan brung his van here to my house that was that had the SR20 in it. So the SR20 is here now. and while that was all drying, while that was all happening, the sealant was drying. So now you can see my plugs. Obviously the glass is faded, so they were never going to be exactly the right color, but unless you're looking really close, you know, in photos and stuff, you're not going to be able to tell. So here it is, all finished. Windscreen wiper delete. Last thing we have to do is just unplug the rear wiper sprayer from in here, just because obviously you don't want to pull that accidentally and spray your water all through the car because your line's still hooked up. If you want to delete the line and this pump, it runs all through here under this trim, under the carpet, back through the back seats and into the boot. So a bit of a mish to do that. I'm not really that phased if I leave the line running through here and everything hooked up. As long as I unplug it, we should be sweet. So I'll unplug that and then it's all done. Hope you guys found this video helpful. It's going to be all for today. I'm going to start working on the SR20, so you guys will see that in the next video. But yeah, I used the S15 200SX rear wiper delete kit from WIPERS. It's a European company. Did take a wee while to get here to New Zealand, but it was worth the wait in my opinion, because now I've deleted the sprayer and the wiper. So good decision, I think. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to PM me or DM me on Instagram, comment below, whatever. Happy to help you out. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.